In this video, I'm going to reveal the top 5 buy it for life vintage cards that just keep going up. These are cards that have stood the test of time, the ones that keep gaining value no matter what the market is doing. My name is Eric Michael. I've been buying, grading, and selling sports cards for the past 11 years of my life. I've seen prices rise, crash, and rebound, and I can tell you only a few vintage cards stay strong every decade. They're not hype-based, they're timeless, and collectors keep chasing them because of what they represent, not just the players, but the stories behind them. And if you want all 5 cards in a clean list format, there's a free PDF in the description down below. Quick note before we start this video, this is not financial or investing advice. It's purely informational and educational. That's it, based on what I have personally seen in the hobby. So with that out of the way, let's jump in. I'll go right into it. Number 5, 1948 Leaf Jackie Robinson. This card has went up and up and up ever since I've been in the hobby, and a good telltale sign of how strong a card is what happened after the pandemic. If you guys don't know, in 2020, 21, 22, cards went crazy during the pandemic. Then the end of 22 going into 23 and maybe some of 2024, cards start to go down. So if you had cards that stayed consistent or went up during a period where the market was going down, you know it's a really strong card. And all 5 of these cards that I'm talking about today fit into that mold. But number 5 is the 1948 Leaf Jackie Robinson. Number 4 is the 1909 Red Portrait Ty Cobb. There are multiple different variations of Ty Cobb. The Red Portrait, in my experience, is the most liquid. It's went up the most. It's very consistent. This is a card you could buy, and most likely you'll be very happy with when you look back in a few years from now. That's number 4. Number 3 is the 1979 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky. Okay, so there's 2 types of Wayne Gretzky rookie cards for those of you guys that don't know, and they look the same basically. There's the Topps Wayne Gretzky, and there's the O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky. The O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky is worth a lot more. Doesn't matter the grade. A PSA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. O-Pee-Chee is worth much more. Quick fun fact, the first big card show I ever went to, I believe, was 2016, the National Card Show in Atlantic City. I saw someone buy the PSA 10 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky for $400,000 in cash. I've never seen that much money in my life. I thought it was absolutely insane. That card today is 10x that. It's probably sold $4 or $5 million. Pretty crazy. That's number 3. Number 2 is the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. So this is the iconic card of sports cards. This is the holy grail. Interesting enough, it's actually not Mickey Mantle's real rookie card. His true rookie card, he first started playing baseball for the Yankees in 1951. The 1951 Bowman Mantle is his actual true rookie card. The reason the 1952 Topps is the holy grail is because that's Mickey Mantle's first card with Topps, because Topps started making cards in 1952. For whatever reason, people love that idea, and that's why it's the holy grail. Number 1, in my personal opinion, is the 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth. This card has stood the test of time since I've been in sports cards, through markets going up, down, left, right. This card has just went up and up and up. There are multiple different variations of the 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth. There's a red one, there's a green one, there's a yellow one, there's one of him swinging. The best one, or the most expensive one, is the yellow one. However, they're all pretty good. I prefer to buy the yellows because they are the most rare, I believe. That's why they are worth the most amount of money. But those are the top 5 vintage cards that keep going up for life. And a little bonus here, you'll notice I did not throw in the 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan. The reason for that, yes, it is worth much more today than it was 10 years ago. But this card has went up and down and up and down and up and down. And now it's worth a lot more. But I don't think it stood the test of time because it'll go down and then it'll come up. It's not nearly as consistent as the 5 I spoke about. And I think partially because there's so many of them. Me personally, when I'm buying cards and holding them for a long, long time, I just would much rather have a 1933 Gaudy Yellow Babe Ruth, because there's been about 2,000 sent to PSA, as opposed to a Michael Jordan 86 Fleer, probably over 100,000, probably more, honestly, have been sent there. I like things that are rare. But those are the top 5 buy it for life cards. There's a free PDF down below in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Cool. Fantastico. All right, let's start the callers. Let's Let's get this show on the road, right? This is what people are actually here for. To hear me tell people that they don't know what they're doing with cards, right? That's why we're here. Mike me Blazer. All right, we got this nice mic on. I don't like that. Hold on. Let's do on the jacket. There we go. It's good. This is good location. Mr. Safe.
Good morning.
What's up, man? You know, I like you so much. I didn't even check if anyone called. I usually check. But I just saw your call coming in, so I answered it.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Just curious, like, do you know the Shriners show right here in Massachusetts?
I've heard of it.
Okay, well, that's actually a really good show. A lot of national people come there.
Yep.
Come here, but maybe it's a good idea for you to come in. It's not super big, but it's big in content, not big in kind of like number of tables and stuff like that.
So I like big in number of tables because I go there and film like videos that require there being a lot of tables and a lot of variety. How many tables is it?
Not really sure, but I mean, like we could check it. But like last one was like great. Like last one was crazy. I mean, all the people all the people that go to the national, they come to this one. Like I've seen, like you probably know Legacy Cards, and
oh yeah, Sheesh, yeah,
and there's so many other people who there's that guy. I bet you know who that guy is. That guy who has the mantle that a little kid draw glasses on the card. Seen it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's like a Mickey Mantle 52 tops that has like someone draw glasses on Mickey Mantle.
Is it worth it? Is it worth a lot?
I mean, the guy said he turned down 40 grand for it, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's slabbed as authentic or something like that, but it's yeah. So that's actually worth checking out. I think it's in 2 weekends or something like this. Might be too close to book, or I don't know. And there's the Marlboro one, which is 1,000 table. That you should come.
Marlboro.
Yes, I actually, like, if you go to my texts, I actually texted you the pamphlet for it, like the flyer.
Is it Marlboro, New Jersey, or is that a place?
No, Massachusetts.
Oh, there's a Marlboro, New Jersey as well. Yeah, that one I'd be open to. Yeah, that sounds like something. I usually go to one a month. I usually pick the biggest one, to be honest. So, yeah, I could look into that. I'll send that to our friendly CMO,
that one is before 4th of July weekend. So that's the weekend before 4th of July.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think we have one picked out for June yet, so I'll send it over to him.
Yeah, absolutely. And to your advice, I put my card, the outburst for Schaefer. I put it for 28 starting bids, but they're about 20 few, like 23, 22 watchers or something like this watching it, but still no bids. But usually it's at the end.
Yeah, it'll get there. I don't think there will be any bids in the beginning.
Yeah, I want to my point is I want to actually trade it. Like I want to see traded, but I don't think I'm going to get good value in the trade if there are no sales. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's kind of the Wild West. It's what someone wants to trade for it. Yeah, I think it would do well at a card show, to be honest. I'd be surprised if you didn't get like $3K trade for it at a card show.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take it to the car show, even though it's in there. But I'm gonna go like Saturday in car show. Last question before you go.
Do it.
Do you recommend reholdering older PSA cards? Just to reholder it with the new slab?
No. I don't think it does much. I know people will say that a newer slab is worth more money. I haven't really experienced that all too much. I think people just say it as an excuse so they can sell their cards for more, but I wouldn't.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Because I have like a couple cards. I have actually a Griffey in a 10, but it's an older slab.
Yeah, I don't think it does much. I mean, you could just look at the comps. There's a lot of Griffey PSA 10s. So
Yeah, it's the same.
if the newer ones do like a few $100s more than the older ones, then it would be worth it. But PSA, will they upcharge you for just putting it in a new slab?
They don't, because they consider that they already done the job. But what they do is that they inspect the card before cracking it, and if there is anything, they're gonna send you because I spoke with them. I called them and spoke with them about this, because I actually sent a Brady rookie PSA 9, the Bowman, to get it re-slabbed, because it has scratches on the slab, and it's an older slab, and I just didn't like the slab itself. It just didn't appeal to me.
Okay.
So I said, like, okay, guys, like, you don't want to crack this one, right? And they were like, no, don't worry. We're going to just check it. If we feel like it needs regrade, we'll let you know. You authorize it, we regrade it, or you don't, and we send it back.
Got it.
And they charge, like, I think between 12 to 17 bucks, but I did the little bit, rush service for like 30 bucks, just rehold.
Got it. Yeah, I don't see the value in it. Unless if the slab is damaged, then there's value if it's scratched or damaged. But yeah, other than that, I don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I know you have a line, and I'll be listening.
All right, Safe, you're the man. Thanks.
You too. Have a good one.
All right, bye. Mr. Safe is right. We do have a small line here building up.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. How's it going?
What's up? What's up? Remind me the name.
Anthony from Long Island.
Anthony. Yes, Anthony. What's up, dude?
A couple quick questions. One, I'm just curious, how much money should we put aside, or to have on the side, if we wanted to get into the program and start buying the cards and flipping it through you guys? Because if trying to sell this to my wife, I don't want to, like, you keep buying cards, you keep buying. So how much is a good amount to have on the side to get into the program and start doing this?
So $2,000 is the number I throw out there. If you don't have at least $2,000 to buy and sell cards, I tell people don't buy the program. You need a little bit of a bankroll to get going. And then it sounds like you need help selling your wife into.
Well, yeah.
Is the wife around right now?
No, she's working right now. I'm working from home, but I wanted because it's $2,000 roughly. Put aside 2,500 or whatever, but that's to get going. But do you have to keep adding to it, or you think once you got that amount and you start buying and they start coming in, you start selling? Is that good enough?
No, that should be good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good enough. But yeah, it sounds like it sounds like you have the money. The bigger problem is the wife. But with what I tell people, and this is not to throw shade at anybody, your wife or anybody, and this is what a salesperson will tell you on the phone if you get on the phone with them. Your wife is essentially like giving you, like, would you ever take financial or entrepreneurial advice from someone that's never done it? Probably not. And I see people all the time. They'll go ask their wife or their aunt or their uncle, hey, should I start buying and selling cards and get into this? And someone with no experience in making money themselves is giving others advice, and then it makes zero sense to me. But yeah, if it was me, I would just let it rip. I think it's worth sleeping on the couch for a few days. That's what I tell people.
Okay, no, I appreciate that. A couple of quick points though. So, if looking up a card, if I'm seeing a card is going for a comp $120, and then I see $265 sales, where would you price that card?
Depends.
Since the range is pretty big.
Yeah, it depends on the type of card. It depends on when these sales were. Was there a reason for that higher sale? Was there a reason for that lower sale? It sounds like, what is the card newer?
Yeah, it was a 2025 Jackson Holiday on card auto from Top certified. It sold for $120 in January, and then I saw 2 sales in February for $65 each.
When did that card come out?
Let me see. I don't know. It must be really new. It was since 2025. I don't have it in front of me, but it was
Yeah.
2025.
Well, it's probably the first sale is always the most, and then it kind of
Okay.
dies down. That's a lot, but yeah, it usually dies down. So that's why that most likely happened.
Okay. And I know it's late in the season, but are there any baseball players that you're buying now and holding?
No,
Or no?
no.
Okay. And my last point was, did you see that Colt Emerson? He got an 8-year, $95 million contract, and he never played in the MLB yet?
Yeah, they must like him.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty wild.
I mean, does that impact the card at all, or no?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm sure it pumps it up a little bit because if the Mariners believe in him that much, they know something. They probably think he's good. That's the only reason they would do that. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll bump it up like 10, 20%.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you called out his name a couple months back as a hot prospect.
Yeah, was I right about him? Did his value go up in the past few months?
Well, I mean, a little bit, but more so that they gave him that big contract.
Yeah, let's see. I'm actually curious now. Let's see. Cole Emerson. Yeah, wow, I was right. Oh, that makes me feel good. Yeah, you could have bought his Bowman Chrome card for like $180, and then it went up to like 320 in the last sale. It's 387. Wow, that's a lot.
You did a show. You did a show about 4 or 5 months ago on the top prospects, and he was one of them that you highlighted.
Yeah. Wow. Looks like I know what I'm talking about. That's good. That's a good thing.
But thanks for what you do, and thanks for growing the hobby.
Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Good luck with the wife.
Take care. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
The wife, the enemy of sports cards. I should do a video called "The Enemy of Sports Cards," and it'll be all about talking to wives and how to convince them that this isn't just a hobby. You could actually make money. Because when people hear the word hobby, you think you're just losing money, right? When you go fishing, it just costs money. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric, it's Jordan from Seattle.
What's up, Jordan? Seattle, you said?
Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of you for a couple weeks, but the time difference killed me.
I know. I was gonna say, man, Seattle's early. You're at the opposite end of America. We're all the way in Tampa.
Yeah, I've been watching you for a while, so I didn't start collecting cards until the Super Bowl.
Makes sense for a Seattle fan, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been diehard forever.
Yeah.
But I was Pokemon forever, so the card values are very kind of strict. You know what they are; they go up and down a little bit.
Yep.
But sports cards, so I started collecting Kenneth Walker. I figured rarity is better, but it's not as liquid. But it's also very hard to price stuff that doesn't sell.
Yes, sort of. So rare in terms of liquidity, something more expensive is always going to be less liquid, right? So it's always going to be easier to sell something for $100 than $1,000. There's just more people in the market to buy something for $100 because people could afford it, right? That's just common sense, right? And then in terms of like to take it a step further, rare cards are still liquid if you're buying the right types of products. So if you buy an out of 5 Kenneth Walker Leaf autograph, that's like an unlicensed product that nobody wants. It's going to be very hard to sell. But a Kenneth Walker Prism from his rookie year, which I think is 23 or 24, going to be much easier to sell. So the type of product you're buying is the biggest factor in how liquid the card is.
So I got the 22 for his rookie year, but I have the 23 Black Shimmer. I have the 24 Deca FOTL Shimmer Rainbow. I don't know, I ended up buying I think I'm at 8 one-of-ones by now. I've just kind of been swooping up everything that's been popping up.
Yep. So,
but then you try to find sales comps, and there isn't really any because they've never hit the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I could help you out with that. Just as a heads up, though, buying a running back is going to be more difficult to sell those cards, just for the simple fact that there's much less of a market for someone like Kenneth Walker because he's a running back rather than Jaden Daniels. Just as a heads up, that's just like how sports cards works. People like quarterbacks, but I could help you out. So here, I'll just kind of tell you what to do. So let's say you have an out of 5 Kenneth Walker card, right? You're not sure what it sells for. Find another player from the same year, the same exact card let's say it's Brock Purdy, right? So compare Kenneth Walker's Silver Prism PSA 10s, which sell commonly, to Brock Purdy's, and you might discover, okay, Brock Purdy's cards sell for 10 times Kenneth Walker. So take whatever Brock Purdy sells for, like the specific card you're looking for, then divide by 10. That's a rough value.
Okay, yeah, because the quarterbacks are more liquid. But then wouldn't you be able to like look at like Brees Hall or like Bijan, more of a similar running back, but then they don't have like the MVP, the Super Bowl win, the big contract with KC.
Yeah. So you could look at those guys to figure out the value of whatever card you're trying to determine. So, take a Brees Hall card. Let's say his 101 sold for $300, and you have one of Kenneth Walker's 101s, the same card, just different player, and you're not sure what it sells for. Figure out how much more Kenneth Walker sells for than Brees Hall, probably 2x, 3x, and then just do the math.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of where I was looking at. I was looking for validity of it, but
yeah.
It just seems like he's still, even Bijan, that he still sells for more, even his rare stuff, than Kenneth Walker, which I get he's a bigger draft prospect.
Who is it? Who sells for more?
Bijan Robinson.
Oh, yeah, he's a better player. That's why.
I mean, yeah, better draft pedigree and all of that. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, he's the best. He's probably the best running back in the league. Yeah. How people don't care as much about accolades and awards nearly as much as most people think. It's like what you do on a daily basis or weekly basis, and Bijan Robinson carries that team. He's really good. He can catch. As a receiver, he's running back is insane. So that's why.
Yeah, I've noticed sports cards are definitely a lot bigger swings from day to day than what I used to be able to look at, where you could just look at hard values. So it's kind of fun to look into it, but
yep, it's pretty crazy.
It's a lot.
Yep, it is. That it is.
So yeah, I just wanted to, like I said, just call and just talk about that. So thanks for all the help, and then I'm excited to see. I'm obviously holding him because I'm a Seahawks fan forever, but if him and Mahomes can do something.
Yeah,
I think he could turn into like a Bijan type for Mahomes, so that'd be.
Well, yeah, then his value would go up. I'm wishing you the best of luck. I hope he becomes the next Walter Payton.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm into it maybe $3,500. I've just swooped up everything I could find, and I know the guy that has the Kaboom for 18.6, and he has everything else. So between me and him, we have probably 80% of the market locked up.
Damn. Well, you got a lot invested in him. I'm rooting for you.
I mean, I think what I paid, I can get my money back. So at least for there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, keep me updated, man. Let me know how it goes.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to my first card show in 12th of April. My buddy has been doing it forever, and he was like, "Dude, you can just put your stuff, sit at my table with me, and just kind of roam around." He's like, "You'll love it." So
yeah, you will. It's hard not to. Well, let me get to my next caller because the phone's getting blown up. I appreciate you calling in, man. Yeah, call back in. Keep me updated. If you have any questions on specific cards, I'm more than happy to answer it.
All right, thanks, brother.
All right, have a good one. Well, today I'm popular. Let's see. That was Tacoma. This is Michigan.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. This is Don from Detroit. How you doing?
You said Don?
Yes.
What's up, Don? How can I help?
So I am basically the king of bad timing. I thought I made a good buy, and I just want to know where I should go.
That's not a good label, the king of bad timing.
I know, right? Just want to know how you would handle this card.
Okay.
So on March 12th, I won an auction for a 2024 Prism J.J. McCarthy red and yellow out of 44, number 1 out of 44.
Okay.
Previously, those were selling raw for 160 to 180, and even as only a 9 between 350 and 450.
Okay.
So, knowing it probably wouldn't 10 and guessing it would be a 9, I thought it would be an okay buy. That just happened to be the same day that they announced that they signed a new quarterback, Kyler Murray.
Yep.
So now I have looked at the card. It's probably going to be a 9. There's a little bit of whitening on the back on one of the corners. So I'm guessing it wouldn't be a 10. But at this point, is it even worth grading? Or would you just flip it, sell it on eBay, take the loss, and move on?
What'd you pay for it?
$117.
It's Prism?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I actually see your sale right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I would if you think any modern card is not, for the most part, it's not worth grading if it's only gonna get a 9. So even if McCarthy was gonna start, I was
Hmm.
still wouldn't grade it, to be honest. But let's see. I mean, honestly, you're into it so cheap. Who knows what'll happen? I'm holding my McCarthy. I have some. I was buying some of him, and it's down like 10-20%, but you're into it for so cheap. I think the upside's worth more than the downside. With I don't
That
know if
was
he's
what
gonna.
I was battling with. Was I was into it so good. Is it worth it just to send it out for the few dollars for the grading anyway? And chips fall where they may.
I wouldn't. I would just hold it raw if it was me.
Just hold it raw. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do if it was mine.
All right, cool. I guess that's really my only question. So that was the plan then, was just wait for the season to come a little closer, see if the market turns a little bit for it, and, you know, at least try to break even on it and see where it goes from
Yeah,
there.
well, I'll tell you what. If McCarthy somehow finds himself in the starting role, I don't know how that would happen, but if he does, his stuff will explode.
Right.
But I think the upside's worth more than the downside. So I'm holding it. I don't. It's not even. I won't. You won't lose much even if you hold it and
Right.
he's the backup. So I just think downside's a little bit, upside's a lot of bit. So I would hold it.
Cool, man. Well, that's all I got. Thanks so much for all the content, and I'll keep watching.
All right,
Appreciate it.
all right, Don. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, bye. All right, that was Michigan. On the road again. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. No answer? Oh.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hi. Hi, Eric. My name is Chris. I was just wondering. I have a disciplined like $10 to $40 flip engine with a strong sell through, and I was just wondering what is like the biggest inefficiency you see in the lower to mid tier market that operators like me can exploit that before the rest of the hobby catches on, because that's kind of like my niche.
Okay, so 10. So you said. So repeat the beginning again. $10 to $40. What'd you say?
I kind of like do like a flip engine. I kind of like limit myself to buying like below comp stuff, like here in the off season for the NFL specifically, to just hold until August. So I'm kind of just like trying to misprice lots, stuff under comps, like really just steals that like I'm kind of just digging for on Facebook Marketplace, new sellers on eBay, that kind of thing. And it's been working pretty good, but I just been wondering if that is sustainable or if I should maybe try to go a different route.
It's not a bad route, buying lots, but the question you have to ask yourself is, it's not what's going to make me the most amount of money. It's what's going to give me the best and highest use of my time, right? If I told you I can make $500 in profit, but it's going to take me 10 hours, or I can make $100 in profit, but it's going to take me 10 minutes, I'd rather make $100 in 10 minutes. And for that reason, buying those cards that are really cheap, like 10, 20, 30 bucks, it's a hell of a grind to make a little bit of money, as opposed to if you just upped what you were buying to like cards that are like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 200 bucks. Now these cards are, one, they're just easier to find to make money on because you can get them graded. And grading, you're not really going to make more money than doubling or tripling the value of a card. So that's what I would say. I would go up market a little bit and buy things a little bit more expensive. I just think it's a better use of your time.
Well, I really, really appreciate that. I just was wondering if I was kind of just getting stuck in the algorithm of that just because I had some good luck. Because recently I bought a couple of lots, and one of them was like $15 on eBay from a new seller, and had like really poor pictures in there. But I found one in the back. It was like a Malik Neighbors printing plate, one of one, and I was like, oh man, that's got to be. So it's just like I'm finding stuff like that, and then another one was like a Malik Willis tie dye. I bought that from a small seller and whatnot. He ran that on like a sudden death for like 5 seconds, and I got it for like $6. And then I flipped that a month ago for like 125 on a buy it now.
Got it. That's really good. But as you probably know, that doesn't happen too often, and it takes so much time to find something that mispriced. So like you can keep doing it, but I think you're gonna discover that your time is much better spent buying things just a tad bit more expensive, just because it's like I said, it's easier and you're able to make more money with less time, which is obviously the goal.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate the great advice, and if I have any more questions, I'll definitely call into the show. And I just appreciate the information that you're giving out to the hobby and all the people that you're helping out there.
Hey man, sounds good. I appreciate you calling in. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes.
Yes, sir. Will do. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. That was Illinois, right? And this is on the road again. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. On the road again.
Hello, this is Eric.
Eric, this is also Eric. You're live.
Yes, Eric from Miami.
Miami. Okay, I'm Eric from Tampa.
There we go. Hey, man, appreciate the call. I want to just ask you about mindset.
Do it.
I'm having a difficult time trusting that what I'm buying on eBay is, in fact, going to come to me clean and ready to be graded. How do you feel about, I guess the worst case would be I buy 20 cards for a bulk submission to PSA, and God forbid, all 20 of them are not what I expected when they come in the mail. They get scratched up on the surface. There might be something I didn't see in the picture. Has that ever happened? And,
oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All the time. All the time. How many cards have you got graded in your life?
Yeah, about 60. And admittedly, I have not had a worst case scenario. A lot of them actually are surprisingly have been solid, and I've gotten tens. But again, it's just one of those things where the more you invest, I just don't want to end up, feeling like, man, I just wasted my money. So.
Well, buying cards and grading them is an educational guess, right? That's number one. So,
sure.
a few things. Number one, when you're good, if you buy 10 cards on eBay, about 8 to 9 of them will go to PSA out of 10. You'll get 1 or 2 in the mail that will not look like how they did, or you missed something. It's just going to happen. Number 2, you are pretty new to grading cards. You've only graded 60 cards in your life.
Right.
This is not me saying this to be a dick, but it's just a lack of confidence, which comes from a lack of skill. I bet if you called me a year from now where you've graded 500 cards or 300 cards, you're going to have a hell of an idea of what to look for and what not to look for, a much better idea, which is going to give you much better results. And you're not going to care, if you buy 20 cards, you're not going to care that one wasn't what it looked like, or the seller photoshopped it, or whatever the hell he did. So It's just a lack of confidence that comes from a lack of skill. But the only way to get better is by doing it. Obviously, it's kind of like shooting a free throw, right? You can only get better if you just do it over and over again. So that's what I would say. And then also number 3 is to protect yourself, or I guess 2 more things. Like, to protect yourself, right? You want to be buying cards at the right time. Okay, you bought a card of, let's say you bought a card of Jaden Daniels 2 months ago that, it was a silver prism for $200, and it's not how you thought it would be. Well, guess what? Jaden Daniels is worth like 25, 30% more than he was a few months ago. So you're making money on it regardless. Who cares?
Okay.
So those are some things to think about. And the last thing is, when you get good at cards, like really good, you'll be able to look at a card and just instantly know what to look for. So, oh shit, okay, this has colored corners. I know there's probably going to be corner issues. Let me look at that closely. Or this card's shiny, a silver prism. These always have surface issues. Let me go look at the surface issues more closely. So knowing what to look for in each card is also very helpful.
Good stuff. What do you think about when they list it as like a headline of clean? They have verbiage like clean or...
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just buying. What skeeves me out is buying like scanned cards that are like perfectly scanned. I'm like, this dude just knows knows too much about sports cards. Obviously eBay sites or eBay sellers that all they do is grade cards, and they have like 50 cards that are PSA 10s and one raw card.
Right.
It's probably something wrong with the card, right? So, yeah, clean. But if I see mint or clean, that's good because most people that sell cards just break open packs and boxes.
True. Yeah. No, that's exactly what I was looking for. Just like you said, it's a mindset thing, and you're right. I need to just get more reps, and I think that confidence will grow
Yeah,
as we
yeah.
move along.
People don't realize, man. Like, even if you just buy and sell cards for a year, let's say a year, and you make no money, you totally break even, which would be pretty bad. You'd have to be pretty bad to do that if you're following what I say and break even. You just gained a skill and learned tons of knowledge for free, right? Businesses aren't profitable. Like I was talking to this guy. I was at. Do you know who Patrick Bet David is?
Yeah. Yeah. Valuetainment.
Yeah, Valuetainment, correct. So I was at one of his he had a leadership conference over the past this past weekend or Thursday and Friday. I was actually in Miami. I was in Doral. Have you seen Trump's resort over there in Doral?
Yeah, the golf, the resort.
Crazy
Yeah.
place. Wow, that place is nice. But I was talking to this guy. This guy owns a huge medical device company out in Los Angeles, and we were joking about the number 4 because it just seems like when you're in business for 4 years, like Major League Profits, like the business I own, at the 4-year mark, that's when it took off like a rocket ship. Same thing for him. But the great thing about sports cards is it doesn't take 4 years. It probably takes 4 months to start making money with cards. So just put that in perspective. Like real businesses, like take Major League Profits, for example. I worked all day, every day, like with 8 million things going on and tech and website and this and that and leads and sales and clients to make no money for the first 4 years. My bank account did not go up until the 4-year mark. So just put that in perspective.
Yeah, and I mean that took more guts, quite frankly, like you say, compared to probably a small sports card business. So yeah, no, that's good stuff, man. That's exactly what I always need, and I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, call back in, keep me updated. Hopefully the cards you buy just all get 10s, and this won't be a worry, right?
Absolutely.
Well, Eric, thanks, man. I appreciate you calling in.
Likewise. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
That's my motivational speech for the day. That was Phoenix, or I guess he lives in Miami. West Palm Beach. There's a big card show I just learned about in West Palm Beach, right, Kavi?
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric? You're live?
Yes.
What's up, man? Who's calling?
Hey there. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. So I just had a question.
Yeah.
So I've been into the hobby, kind of, I guess you could say, seriously being in the hobby last couple of years with, my first card show being, which would be a couple of years ago, which is crazy because time's going by quick.
Yeah.
So I PC Michael Harris for baseball, and something I have been noticing lately is that a lot of people are listing his price, his market, so high, but then when I go to look up on eBay, because that's my only way of seeing last sold and comps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near what they want for it. And, I'll go to show him that. And with me, piecing Michael Harris, I'm not able to make a deal because I'm not willing to pay that because last solds are just way under for what they want. So I was just wondering if there's any other way I can go about, doing that, or I don't know. I don't know, but what's a way I can go about negotiating that with dealers?
Well, okay, so 2 things. Number 1, I would use Card Ladder to look at recently sold sales. It'll make your life easier. Number 2, just keep in mind most people are overpriced. 80 to 90% of people are overpriced. You're probably just looking at the wrong stuff. There's plenty of people that are reasonably priced, but most are overpriced. So, if you're looking for a specific card and there's only a few of them on eBay and they're all overpriced, you're kind of shit out of luck. But also keep in mind that people will ask way more than cards are worth, and you don't know where they're actually at. So a card could be worth $100, right? And
Yeah.
and the person might be asking 500. You could go in and offer 50. Let's say he might
Yeah.
counter you at 125. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like you don't know what'll happen. Like I'll tell you this: like I'll be at a card show, right? And let's say there's a card of Bo Nix that I want, and it's worth
Right.
$500. I look at the sales; it sells for $500, and the dealer's asking 1,200, way overpriced. So, like, I make this joke. Half the time, I'll go up to a dealer, I'll tell them, "Hey, man, like this card sells for about $500. Can you get to around there?" And they'll get pissed off. They'll be like, "I know
Yeah,
what this
yeah.
card's worth." Blah 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 blah. Right? And
Right, exactly.
the other dealers will be like, "Yeah, man, I'm willing to work something out," and they'll sell it to me under comps. You just don't know where people will be. So I wouldn't take what people are asking for a card to heart because usually they're willing to come down.
Yeah, and it's like I really do like to be respectful and polite about every deal, and that's something that I've learned, and something that I've learned over time as someone that buys and that's someone that's actively in the hobby is like making the right decisions, right? Making the right financial decisions. Just doing that. I think just has helped me because I've just made a lot of good decisions that have just saved time and money because like the last card show I went to, which was a few days ago, for example, it's like the guy had the Michael Harris like pristine patch auto on card. He wanted 75, but like all recent sales were at like 20, 25. So that's just the tough part. But I definitely will look in the card ladder. I've heard a lot of great things, so that's something I'll definitely consider for sure.
Yeah. We're developing a software that's gonna be card ladder on steroids plus some extra things that'll be out in the next. I don't know if I'm gonna make it available to the public, to be honest. But if I do, I'll hook you up with a small discount when it does come out.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much for answering my question and taking the time this morning. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oklahoma. No answer. Oh.
Hello?
What's up, man? You have Eric. You're live.
Hey, what's up, bud?
What's up? Who's calling?
This is Dustin, man.
Dustin, what's up, man?
Not much, but I just had I want to ask your opinion on a couple things, man. With all the new parallels coming out, with Panini ending and, Topps Finest coming out, I feel like there's like a million parallels.
Yep.
And I'm getting all my Cooper flags back. Like I got a few out of 25, a couple out of 50. But they're all like, usually to me, I feel like in the past, the true golds would be the more valuable ones, but it seems like the grammatics and all this other stuff is being valued higher in the Topps product. But I needed your opinion on, should I hold the flags? Because I have literally have the first Beckett graded one of most of them. So
no, I would not. It just obviously it depends on the card, but usually the first few PSA 10s do much more than the next. So I would sell them if they were mine.
Okay. Well, that's literally all I needed, man. Honestly, I wanted to ask you too what you thought about the new Topps products.
Great. I like Topps more than Panini, so I think they make better cards. They're better designed. People just know the name Topps in general more than Panini, so I like it.
Yeah, I must agree. I mean, when I grew up, I'm a little bit older. I'm not gonna lie, but I grew up on Topps. You know what I mean? To see some of the old inserts come back, the rock stars and things like that, it's pretty dope. Yeah, that's kind of all I had, man. And I appreciate you doing what you do for the hobby, my guy. For real.
Well, thanks, Dustin. I appreciate it, man.
All right, no problem, bud. Have a great day.
All right, thanks, man. Oh, so today I just looked it up to confirm it. Today is Topps takes over the license for NFL. So is there a release date Does anyone know? Someone comment in the chat because I'm not sure. Is there a release date for Topps Chrome Football? And is it confirmed? So like Topps Chrome, like Jackson Dart cards and Shador Sanders. Is there Topps? I'm looking it up on Google. I don't see much. Does anyone know in the chat if there's a Topps Chrome Football release date, or like has Topps announced anything about what they're releasing? I haven't heard anything, but I'm also like not online looking at this stuff 24/7. So yeah, someone comment. Let me know. I'm curious because I have no idea. All right, let's see who's up next. Oh, did I just hang up on somebody? I'm sorry if I hung up on you. I'm not sure what I just did. That was Oklahoma, and this is Phoenix. I called later this month, so they've announced it because I don't see anything. Are you guys just guessing? Nothing on their website. See, we're getting conflicting reports here. I know Safe does his research. I know he's a very diligent person. And Thick Hitter, I don't know name. I don't know that Thick Hitter if I could believe you as much as Safe with that name, Thick Hitter. But yeah, let me know what you guys see. I'm curious. But this is next caller.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, I was really interested in just kind of your opinion about vintage cards.
Do it.
Okay, I've got some vintage stuff. I have the 1941 play ball set.
Nice, good set. So you have the DiMaggio.
I have all three DiMaggio brothers. I've got Ted Williams. Every card in the set is 0 through 76.
Nice.
So I've had this. It was my father's. It was collated by him as a kid, and it's been moved on to me. And it's completely ungraded, okay? And there is no card that I have that is, of course, a high-graded card. All rounded corners and stuff like that, but all the coloring is great. The worst card of them all is the best card in the set, which is the Ted Williams card.
How does it always happen like that, man? It's always
I have no idea.
That's how it goes. The best card's always damaged.
Crease right down the center, but it's a clean card, good color. I'm not worried about that. My question really is that being that it's a full set, I saw for the first time the identical set being sold online on a Facebook group.
Yeah.
And they had it fully graded, and it was a mid-grade. It was like 4s, 5s, stuff like that. My cards will not come in at 5s and stuff like that. They'll probably be lower grade just because, the condition of the cards is pretty good. But I've been so hesitant to send in the top 10 cards in the set, which are like the Pee Wee Reese rookie card and things like that.
Yeah.
The DiMaggio card, I want to sell it probably as a group, okay, as a full set. Is that generally the best way to get maximum value?
Yes.
Sell it as the set.
Correct. Yeah. Hold on. I'm looking for you right now. So let's see. Complete set. See, yes, keep it together. The set is more powerful together. So what's going to happen is you just need to find the right collector, because if you came to me, I would just want the DiMaggio or the Ted Williams. So I would try to take it away from you. Then it diminishes the value of the whole set. So don't do that. So I'm looking here. So it seems like the set. So you're saying it's on average like grades of 3 to 4?
2s and 3s.
2s and 3s?
2, 3s, and 4s. I mean, the corners, there's not a sharp corner in the set. We could do a private call. I can show you the cards and stuff like that. I mean, there's a little bit of writing on some of the backs of the cards here and there. But I mean, they're none of the cards are torn. None of the cards, bitten. I've seen cards that have literally bites out of them, and they're selling thousands of dollars that are from the 30s and 40s, like the 33 Gaudi and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the set is okay. So the set is worth probably in the neighborhood of Probably like 8 grand, 9 grand.
That's kind of where I
graded
figured.
in that range.
Yeah.
And then to grade all the cards, you would send them in
Unfortunate.
bulk. It would be like $22 a pop, and then that's
Mhm.
times 270, right?
Yeah.
So what is that? Like $4,500?
There's 76 cards in the set.
Oh, there's only 76. Oh, you're good then.
Yes.
All right, so it's like $1,400 to grade it. All right. So yeah, I would. I don't know why I thought there was 200, but
No.
yeah, so I would grade them all. Yeah, grade them all. Sell it as a set. You'll have no problems selling it. I mean, yeah, that's what I would do. I mean,
one last question
yeah.
in regards to. I also have the 1948. What is it?
Don't say
Bowman
Leaf.
basketball.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were gonna say Leaf.
And I don't have the full set. I'm missing about 6 or 7 cards.
Okay.
Same thing inherited, but I have the George Mikan rookie in that set.
Oh shit, that's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, and the Mikan, one of the corners is rough. The card looks nice. Okay, it's still a low grade card, but I've seen the Mikan. That's one of the ones that I've seen with like a chunk taken out of it, and it's still sold for thousands. And this card is, I mean, I can take a picture and send it to you, or I can call you separately. I mean, this card it's a really decent card. And I've gotten a lot of people that are, show interest and stuff like that when I go to the shows, but I'm tentative also to exercise any offers is really not knowing the grades of these cards. Like like the Mikan card, I should grade for sure.
Yeah. I mean, how beat up is the Mikan?
The Mikan's not bad. I mean, I can send you a picture. I mean, it's probably 2, 3, 4, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, so it makes a big difference. You wanna?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll make you an offer on it if you want.
I'll send you some pictures. I'll call you after this.
Yeah. This phone turns off after the podcast.
Okay.
So
you want to message me something?
Let me think the best way to do this. Yeah, I'll do me a favor. You could just after this phone call, just text me a few pictures of the Mikan, and then I'll shoot you a text from my personal line, and then I'll either A, help you out, or B, maybe I'll buy something from you.
Okay.
Cool.
You got it.
But yeah,
thank you very much. I appreciate you, buddy.
Mikan, maybe you might want to sell that, but don't sell any. Grade the whole set of the play ball.
You got it.
All right,
I appreciate you, buddy. I'll send you some pictures here in a few.
Sounds good. Thanks for calling.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, bye. That'd be good. If I could buy that George Mikan, that's something I would hold. No, I'm not trying to fucking make a ton of profit off of something like that. I'm just looking to hold it. For you guys who are thinking, oh, he's going to offer him $500. Not going to do that. Don't worry. But let's see. That is Phoenix. And this is Mr. Antonio.
Yo, Eric.
What's up, Antonio?
Hey, I know you're already talking about it real quick, but if it happens to come out, this is from Google AI, the 16th and 17th of Topps Chrome. Like you said, everything's going to come out and be expensive. Do we wait on it? Or, if a good price comes across and, like you said, it's going to go up in value, to try and get it, be the first ones to get it back, or just wait till next year?
Only if you're very experienced, I would buy them right away. Usually what I'll do is I'll look for underpriced stuff. So, like a silver or a refractor Topps Chrome of Jackson Dart, those are going to sell multiple times a day, and you're not going to get a discount on them because they're probably going to start off at like $500 raw. But I might find a Jackson Dart orange out of 25, and just because I've been in cards a long time, I know that card's probably worth like $5-6 grand, and the person doesn't know what it's worth. He put it on eBay, and I'll take him off of eBay and get it for like $3-4 grand just because I just know what I'm doing. So that's the only newer stuff I'll buy. I'll take them off of eBay and offer them and buy them without any sales being up yet because nobody knows what they're worth, but I have a decent idea.
Same thing, just stick to the true colors and do your best to just mitigate.
Any Topps Chrome is good. They'll all be very liquid. The true colors will be better, but they will all be liquid and good.
All right, let's just hope they rip them all and start listing them immediately.
I know. They will. They will. They will.
Well, that was it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Antonio.
Later.
All right. All right, I think that's a wrap for your boy. I know we have a lot of callers. I apologize. I'll have to be back next week. I wish I could do this every day, but unfortunately, I have a business to run, so I can't as much as I like you guys. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, we do this thing. I'll see all you folks next week. Any questions, feel free to call in next week. Like, comment, subscribe.